Compost is recycled organic material that provides a number of benefits to the soil and plants, including improved soil structure, management of moisture, aeration of the soil, fertilization, minimizing the effects of improper soil pH, and minimizing the effects of toxicity in the soil. First, you want to choose a good location to build a pile that is between 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet and 4 feet by 4 feet by 4 feet. Here are some of the items you will need: a spading fork, loose debris, aged organic material, new organic material, and a hose. Loosen the soil that will be under the compost pile to a depth of about a foot with a spading fork. Place sticks or other loose items, preferably up to 3 inches high, over the loosened soil. This will help with air circulation. Place a layer, ideally about 2 inches deep, of mature organic material, usually brown in color. This can include aged grass, straw or hay, leaves, etc. Note that you may want to be careful not to include seeds from weeds and other plants, although some seeds might be neutralized by the heat from the composting pile. Water this layer well. Next, place a layer, once again ideally 2 inches deep, of new, usually green organic material, including recently cut grass, new leaves, and even leftover coffee grinds, vegetables, peels, etc. from the kitchen. Water this layer well also. Now add 1/4 to 1/2 inch of soil. This will prevent unwanted smells. Ideally, you will use rich soil from the ground rather than from a bag of soil from the store to increase the amount of microbes in your compost pile. Once again, water this layer. Continue to pile up the layers of mature and new organic material and soil in the same order, and watering each layer as you go until the pile is 3 to 4 feet tall. The top of the pile should be covered with between 1/2 and 1 inch of soil. And now some final notes. You will want to water the compost pile periodically until you are ready for it. The pile should be watered until it is like a damp sponge but not saturated. Overwatering can harm some of the microbes or other organisms that are needed to compost the pile. You will need 3 to 6 months for the pile to compost fully. You can turn the pile once during this period to speed up the process. For reference, a pile that begins at 4 feet tall will compost down to just over a foot tall when it's ready. During this composting period, you may want to start another pile. Note that if you use more brown material versus green material and water the pile more, your compost can be of a higher quality but take longer. If you don't have enough materials when you begin the compost pile, you can add them as you acquire them, but this will slow down the process.